Oh, hey. Okay, there I am. Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Say something. I can't hear you. Dang it. Dadgummit.
What about now?
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. What's going on? How are you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm outside. I'm actually outside.
He's
Beautiful weather.
good, yeah. I'm sort of outside, but I'm always sort of outside. We have two guests today. That's a DJ and rapper duo that I think they just released or about to release a new project that they're doing. Please welcome DJ Voodoo Child and Chaos.
What's going on? What's going on?
How y'all doing?
Great salutations.
What up? What up?
So y'all are both out of South Carolina, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct.
Okay, born and raised.
No. Go
No.
ahead, Chaos. Where were you born, Chaos?
Oh, my bad. I'm originally a 2-6 baby from Fayetteville, North Carolina, but I just both Carolinas because I've been here.
That's where my mom lives at right now, Fayetteville.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I was I'm a military brat, so I lived on base and I lived off of in
Fort
Montebello.
Brett.
Yeah, then I lived in Montebello too, which is in the Fayetteville city limits. So if you're from Fayetteville, you know where Montebello at. So
Yeah, Fayetteville's all right. I got family in Greensboro, Rockingham,
Uh-huh.
Charlotte. You know what I mean? All the way down there.
Y'all
Okay.
know PD Pablo? No.
What'd you say?
I said y'all know PD Pablo.
Oh yeah.
Pablo.
Well, no of them.
Don't laugh at PD Pablo. Come on now.
I'm not laughing at him.
No,
but
not you. Let's talk about you can laugh
somebody
whatever you want. No, cool. And what about you?
well, I'm from South Carolina, but that's where my upbringing is. But I am also a military brat. I was actually born in Trenton, New Jersey.
Okay.
Trenton to California to Virginia to Georgia. So, but about around the time I was in like middle school and like high school, I was in Florence, South Carolina. So that's where the gist of my upbringing is.
I gotcha. Cool. And Trenton is not too far from where he is. He's in Reading. Which way do
I'm in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I was born in Jersey, but don't leave me there because I won't know how to get it.
Right. I wouldn't. No.
Trenton's wild.
So I've heard.
Yeah, it's a gung ho city right now. They be lighting shit up over there.
Oh.
It's not quite Newark, is it?
Huh?
Is like Newark-ish?
Newark, Hoboken, all around there.
Right.
They tearing shit up.
I've never been out there, but I know Hoboken gets a bad rap.
Why?
It's just that people just say Hoboken like it's a bad thing. I don't know.
I think it's just the name Hoboken.
Yeah.
Like your hobo.
Hoboken.
Your Hoboken.
All right. Anyway, moving on. So, is this y'all's first project together?
It
Yeah.
is.
Okay. My mic extremely loud.
Not straight.
Okay. So did y'all know each other before or what? Like, how did y'all link up?
Go ahead.
I met VooDoo at a music symposium last March of 2024. Like I already knew who VooDoo was. Well, I knew of VooDoo because VooDoo, he was already a popular DJ in the area. So yeah, I went to a music symposium, which was a showcase. Performed there. He happened to be there. After I performed, he said, "Hey man, I got some beats for you. I want you to hear." And we just connected from there. It's been up since then.
That's like I said, he tells the story. That's the watered down version. The full version is I was not dealing with no music symposiums, no networking, no this, no that. I was kind of done and through with that whole kind of scene. And I was on the way to meet another artist that I was going to be doing some production for. That artist did not show up. So I kind of said F it and hung out at the music symposium. And then, I got coerced into being on a panel. And then Chaos went up and performed. And it was like, as soon as he started performing and saying what he had to say, I was like, yo, I'm going to link up with this dude right here.
Cool.
And
Sorry.
since then, he actually has changed and altered my view of how I was kind of looking at the music scene at that time. So,
Right.
yeah.
We got someone in the comments that's bigging y'all up heavy. Robin McWilliams.
Oh, yeah.
Facebook, yeah. Thanks for looking on Facebook. We don't get a lot of Facebook traffic.
That big
That's
sis,
crazy.
big sis
That's
right
that's my first time seeing a Facebook comment.
Right. Awesome. Big up to you, Robin McWilliams. She said it was destined.
there.
So, tell me about this project y'all worked on. It's called With Best Regards. Is that right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh man, so it's for lack of a better word, is two different worlds colliding, making a spectacular universe, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But where hip hop, but you hear other influences in there. It's a lot of people say, "Hey man, I'm about to drop this project. It's different." A lot of people, everybody say that.
Oh yeah.
Like
Everybody.
Oh yeah. I'm so versatile. Blah blah blah. I don't
Right.
like to pick one genre. Yeah.
Right. Right.
project, and you can relate to almost every song on there.
Yeah.
Just ain't living a normal life. We hitting on everything. We got music, different vibes, different moods. Like we just connected the dots with this thing. Like VooDoo bought the paper, he bought
Uh-huh.
the board, and all I did was just take the paintbrush and I just connected the thing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
What makes it good is because we're not. It's not something we're trying to.
Yeah.
We get together and say, "Yo, let's kind of make this thing that appeals to people."
Mhm.
It's a very organic album, and it's just coming out like that. And props to this podcast for actually putting rap, the physical rap, in your name and representing rap, because in the climate, it's almost like saying rap or you're a rapper or I am a rap artist. It's almost become like a curse word. Everybody
I
wants to
think
be
so.
everything else except that. So I just want to give y'all props for
Thank you. I
Appreciate
mean,
it.
yeah, I didn't want to say hip hop because, especially in the South, a lot of people are kind of shy away from that for whatever reason, or maybe like younger people don't want to say hip hop. People,
Well,
I don't know.
because the verbiage became very diluted, and it just became so cool at a point where, it was one of that little time span where everybody was like, "I'm not a rapper, I'm a trapper," or "I'm not a
Yeah.
rapper, this," or "I'm not a rapper, don't call me that." And then so like, when did that become like a curse word or something bad to say? You're
Oh,
like,
Like an
you are
identity
a rapper,
crisis.
yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Like
Yeah,
boom bap and backpack rapping and like, what I mean? It's like an identity
Yeah.
crisis.
right.
Yeah. I think I remember Pimp C saying it. Like, I don't know when it was. Maybe
I'm a
about
rapper, not a trapper. No, that's
No, he said, "I'm not a we don't make hip hop, we make country rap tunes."
Right.
Yeah. So at that point, whenever Pimp C says something, it's like, okay, well, that's what's cool now. So
Like the guy.
yeah,
So how many tracks y'all got on here?
let's take a look.
That's not. Yeah, I'm gonna let you take a look, but it's probably gonna switch up.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
really?
it's like we still cooking. Like
Oh, it's not released yet.
no,
No.
so we
So,
released a single so far.
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, me
So
and
that, and in the understanding of the current climate and the business of music as it is conducted today, we initially had, how many tracks was it, Chaos? Like
one.
12 or 12 or so. So we got set to release that body of work, and
Mm,
then you start connecting with people to help aid you along the process. That actually link us up with people like you guys,
hmm
and then you start dissecting. There's more ears listening. There's more people, like, okay, this mix might be like this, or do you want to? And then so in that process, we're still developing more music and trying to basically streamlining and making sure we're putting out the absolute best product.
Okay.
So we thought it was good, but it keeps getting better, I believe.
Okay. So the thing that I see from y'all both on Spotify, anyway, is "Me and My Girlfriend," which
Yes.
I love the concept of that song and like the all the different like takes on it that people have done.
Right.
So can I play a snippet? Is that going to be on the album?
Yeah,
Yes. Absolutely.
All right. Is that the first single?
Yes.
Second.
Yes. Second,
Okay.
but it feels like the first.
All right. Play. Oh wait, that's freaking Asian Doll. I don't know what happened there. I hit play.
Oh
There we go.
man, an Asian doll is rocking with us.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not Asian.
That's great. Okay. I'm sharing my screen wrong. My apologies. Okay, there we go. Now y'all be able to hear it.
Cool.
I was listening to it and I was like, wait, this is Asian doll. Why am I? Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Let me fix that. Okay. There's a lot of screens going on, so here we go.
600 law enforcement officers at the state, federal, and local level participated in this investigation to hunt capture of these individuals.
In South Carolina, Bonnie and Clyde.
Getting 995 when an urgency. You heard that we called the state of emergency. I'm aware of blue lights, I keep pedal to floor. Going out with a bang, crash collision of sorts. Turn to the passenger seat, her eyes filled with fire. I got the baddest chick in the world down to the wire. The modern Bonnie and Clyde, we ride together. Gunning for the state line in the littlest time. In this life for saying the only thing that I need is my girlfriend. Yo, nobody move. She down the ride to the very end. Yeah, you know it's my girlfriend. I said nobody move. Got my hand, and we gon' take this ride to another land. It's just me and my girlfriend. She down the ride to the very end. Nobody knows that's nobody gets hurt. We come from a life of crime, but that need of the American dream. Let our minds on the.
I gotta pause it. Gotta pause it for the copyright stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fire. I've
That's
never
just
heard.
fire.
Yeah, I never heard that kind of take on it before. It's almost like that Fuji's the cowboy song.
Mm.
Yeah,
Somebody knows some hip hop.
yeah.
Somebody knows some rap music up in this pot.
We try to. We try our best.
Talking about.
How long you been DJing?
Yeah.
I have been doing production and DJing. I'm not gonna tell you I'm old, but I'm ancient.
Oh yeah.
So I've been doing production, and I was producing before I was DJing. So I was probably like 15, 16.
Wow.
Started doing beats and stuff, and at that time I was just rolling around with DJs and helping them hook up stuff, and so on and so forth. And then later on, I always held DJs in a very in high esteem. Not so much like, kind of like people look at it now as like, oh, you're doing that, or I do that too, or oh, it's nothing.
Right.
To do. So I held DJs in a very high regard and high esteem at that time. So I probably wouldn't even have dared to try it. But I always knew, the basics and this and that. But so when it just came to the point where I was like, look, I just want to like develop and control my own world and environment with this music, and just present what I think and what's going on in my brain to the public. I started DJing, and I DJ full time. So
I'm gonna ask you this: what equipment did you learn on? That'll show me your age right there.
techniques,
Yeah, there you go.
techniques, and just the old Vestex mixers and
Vestex is a company I wish would have still made equipment.
We're both DJs, but he's like his dad was a DJ and taught him how to DJ, so he's learned.
Yeah.
I learned on the Techs. I had got my first pair of Tech 12s when I was like 13.
I mean, at that point, that's all, and carrying the milk crates in, and
Right.
organize the records and handing, like I was doing all of that, making sure the needles didn't get damaged, and it's kind of traveling the circuit. But at that time, I just didn't. Only thing I cared about was making beats, like at that time. But I was absorbing all of this other stuff, and even the old Gemini mix. I think that old big wide, those mixers.
The John that was like this big.
Yeah, they were.
That shit had 18 channels on it.
Right.
Right. So I probably couldn't even do nothing with that.
Do you know what's crazy? That's what made me to start making beats. Was I had got a Gemini 626, and it had a 6-second sampler on
that
there.
sampler. I got one. I one.
Still got mine.
I found one just at a thrift store, and I got it. Out.
Yeah, the 626, man, that shit was a problem, man. I still got mine, but that's what led me to start making beats, because I was beat juggling, and then I would sample, like some horns or something like that, and I was so fucking fast at one point that I could make beats with my hands on the wheels and like do it with the sampler, and then.
You know who can do that? Surprisingly, this is kind of random, but Q-Tip.
Yeah, Q-Tip's nasty.
Yeah.
Q-Tip is a monster.
Yeah, Q-Tip's nasty.
Production wise, like he is a serious issue. He's like
you seen him do like the needle jump, like sample?
Yeah, needle drops. Yeah,
dropping that needle
Dropping that, yeah, needle drop.
Like,
Crazy.
it's crazy. Like, my production journey was a little bit different though. It was because I was songwriting and I was recording with a group and stuff. And every time I would have to go to the studio, I'd have to tell the engineer, I want this right here. Can you put this right here? Can you sample this right here? And they couldn't. They were kind of, but I was just like, you know what? Let me just sacrifice and
learn this shit.
Buy a workstation, and I bought an Ensoniq EPS 16 plus, and then after that I went to the ASR 10, and just kept it rolling after that.
This is the point where all the rappers get bored. They don't know.
No, I mean, if it ain't for the DJ, there wouldn't be no rappers.
No, I know, for real.
You know what I mean?
Well, I will say he's different as far in that aspect because he absorbs things like a sponge, and that's one why it makes it so effortless and so easy to work with him. Like our workflow is so smooth and easy. There's no egos at all. There's none of that, and it makes everything that I used to hate about dealing with people, I haven't had to deal with. Putting this project together. So
nice.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Dynamic duo.
So this sounds like there'll be more to come, like for both of y'all, right?
Yes. Question.
Sweet. All right.
Just a little teaser right here. It's a little appetizer.
Okay.
Yeah, we heavy and recorded.
So I've always wanted to do. I mean, I'm not a rapper, but I've always wanted to do hear a female do like a Me and My Boyfriend, and I'm sure somebody's done it. I'm not gonna look, but
Maybe.
Huh?
But if the thought is in you to do it, you should go ahead and do it and get it out of your head.
I don't know. I just think it would be cool. I would rather somebody else do it. Like I could see, I don't know. I could see a lot of people doing it. I'm not gonna say they probably already did it, but
I would like to Rhapsody do something like that.
Rhapsody, yeah.
Rhapsody would be dope.
Rhapsody,
Gray.
yeah.
Jean Grey's fire.
Who?
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey, yeah, Jean Grey for sure. I think she's retired.
Are y'all pulling them out? Y'all pulling these names out? Y'all.
Oh shit, we want to talk about some rappers. What about the 5 Deadly Venoms? Remember them?
Yes. Yeah. And then y'all had the Flavor Unit video. I know Chaos, you don't even know what that was.
Rappers in the Flavor Unit. I never knew Flavor Unit was a thing.
Flavor was a movement label. They used to actually manage Outkast.
See, I knew.
I didn't know that.
I knew the
Flavor Unit management used to manage Outkast.
Wow.
At
Before
first,
the Dungeon Family.
I thought it was that Boogie Down. It is self destruction. That's what I thought it was at first. That same.
Nah, don't.
Nah.
Yeah. No, you see Queen Latifah.
I'm giving you all these good props out of work together. I know nothing.
He said self-destruction.
Right.
It's all right. It's okay to be young. We forgive you.
Yeah, and then West Coast had, what was theirs? Don't you know we got to get yourself together? With Miss LA on there. That beat's hard as shit. What the fuck?
Wrecking Crew?
With Easy on it. That was crazy to me.
Yeah, it was Ice-T, all them on there. They all killed that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So what other single do y'all have out together?
Motion Picture.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll play a snippet of that.
Man, I love it. They're actually playing like that.
It's up already. Okay, cool. Sorry.
And just a quick little side note. This is the first song I wrote for like a whole project. That's the Motion Picture is the very first song I wrote.
Oh, okay.
Spearheaded, I guess the momentum or the rest of the songs that came behind it. This right here is what kind of sparked it.
Gotcha.
It's Chaos. Don't let me get in my zone. Gotta enjoy this. Yeah. Sound the alarms, the type of timing I'm on. Son of a dawn, don't let me get in my zone. Just carry on, who better, I'm looking for him. A motion picture, put all your silences on. Sound the alarms, the type of timing I'm on. Son of a dawn, don't let me get in my zone. Just carry on, who better, I'm looking for him. A motion picture, put all your silences on. Like I'm summa cum laude, I move without honest, surpassing all the frauds, ignoring the prima donnas. Return on investment, bringing the highest dollar. We reaching for the stars, y'all putting them on designers. Noted their best regards, proud of the Carolinas. Living to see tomorrow, keeping the past behind us. They give a round of applause, acknowledge.
Yo, if the whole album's like that, I'm invested.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's so
Got-
fire.
it's dope.
We
Was
got-
that the was that You Know How to Treat Me, that sample?
No.
Or you played all that?
No. I'm playing parts of it, but it is I am a sample-based producer, so. But no, part of it's playing me doing the drums, and then there's another sample running, but it's not that sample.
Oh,
Oh,
that's reminded me of that. You know how to treat me.
Yeah, it does sound like that.
Make me
I try to-
feel so
I'm
good.
trying to stay away from Well, before I used to not give a shit what I said.
Right.
I have learned.
They will come for you.
They
Oh.
will, but it seems like some people are making stuff and they're sampling stuff that I know they can't clear, but I guess they don't care because as long as it gets the momentum out there, and they like take them, don't care as long as I.
Well, I heard if you sample something and it's used for like a mixtape, you're
Right.
cool. But like if you use it for like album,
that
I think you get 3
Right.
seconds of clearance or some shit like that.
Exactly it.
That's how they were. That's that whole mixtape scene, which I don't know if that gonna come back or not.
I think
That's
it is.
how a lot of people were getting away with that.
Mhm.
But I just rather go ahead and pay for, like, there's so much music out there, and there's like a lot of musicians and instrumentalists and stuff like that, and like a lot of times you just go ahead and pay for it outright. Go ahead and get the paperwork straight and do what you do.
Yeah.
I think
You
they.
can't- Go
my
ahead.
bad.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, I was like, they probably did that and made an example because I know Fab when he did the Breathe song,
Right,
that was like a garage band or some shit like that, and that song ended up getting popular.
right,
And that's why he never like exceeded all the way to his limits because of that sample.
right.
He
So,
cleared
but
on the Breathe.
Garage band
So now-
sample?
No, it was the group was
Like
like a garage band.
right.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the
So
software.
there are attorneys that strictly do that. They
Oh
it's
shit.
popping, and it sounds like it could have been something like that was a sample. That they dedicate all that time to finding out where that record came from, so they can sue the artist. Like, it's crazy.
That's
It's
fucking
like a weird sector of law, because none of it makes any sense really. Because I was just thinking about it. Like if you have an EP or whatever, you have a mixtape that you put out, you're using like a whole beat, like not making any changes to it except you're putting lyrics on top of it, and
Right,
that's okay. But you can't really like market that song or any of the songs off of it. But if you take like a 3-4 second sample of a song and loop it and put a whole bunch of other stuff on top of it, then you get sued. So
right.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
game is dude. It is what it is. Like I said, some people like there's an artist. I'm not going to mention the name now, but I think me and Chaos was talking about it one time. We was like, how do you get that out? Because it's a song that's so popular that's been used a ton of times. But again, I think some artists just want the momentum,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't care about the other part of it. It'll
Yeah.
just so what if they take the song or whatever? It's getting me in the eyes and whatever, and then I'll just go do the shows off of it, and you can take it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Still getting that show money at the end of the day. So
I think I heard T-Pain say that before too.
Right.
Payne didn't say that. He did. I heard him say that. I heard him say it too.
Yeah, he was like, "So what? You want to take the whole the what he said, the masters of royalties? Go ahead."
Yeah, take it off.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get paid off the show. So
Both him and Timberland will take like a little snippet of something too, and stretch it or make it shorter and do so much to it that you won't even recognize it. But
that's funny that you say that because the sample I was referring to, the sample that Missy used.
Missy.
And there's artists from Carolina that use the same sample
Oh wow.
blowing up.
Where is she from? She's from Virginia, right?
yeah,
Who's that?
Yeah, Virginia. Well, yeah. Like you said, everything's content based nowadays. So,
Right.
So who was some of your influences growing up, like music wise? Like, what artists did y'all listen to growing up?
So it's pretty broad. I could say early on as a child, like my mother, a lot of Prince,
Mm.
a little Tupac. Tupac was her favorite rapper. So, my pops, he was a big music guy. He had a huge like a cabinet, a huge cabinet. He had vinyls, Kid and Play vinyls. Of course, he was a big Biggie fan, so Biggie, um, you name it, he had a big CD collection. Biggie, anything Bad Boy. He had Pac, with Grand Pooba, Fat Big Pun, all those type of guys. So hearing that, and then obviously, coming up in the church, so you got the gospel music that influenced as well, which I think inspired like a lot of the soulful stuff I do. That church background,
Mhm.
it's pretty broad. Like, so listen, and then my sister too. I'm the youngest of three. The closest sibling to me is my brother. He's 8 years older than me. So when he was in high school, I was the Lil Wayne, Jeezy mixtape era. So I heard a lot of that. My sister was a diehard Nelly and St. Lunatics fan. So anything Murphy Lee, Nelly,
Oh,
all that.
yeah.
Yeah, it was broad. So I heard a lot of different music coming up. And then once I developed, my own ear for music, that's when the Coles and the Drakes, obviously. Early Young Wiz Khalifa, the Kush and OJ Wiz Khalifa,
Yep.
just all that. So yeah. All right.
Cool.
We don't have time. My influences is too broad, but my first teacher was my mother. With the she was into like Motown and soul and funk and blues and stuff like that. So she was my first teacher. But coming up, what's funny was I used to be obsessed with Elvis Presley at one point in my life when I was really young.
What?
I was obsessed like watching him and the movements and all that.
Yeah.
And then later on, when I got older and started, Run DMC and all that era of stuff and Houdini, blah blah blah. Then I got up to Public Enemy. Then Public Enemy hurt my feelings because they said about Elvis Presley, and so I was conflicted. But Public Enemy, my hip hop influences and my rock and metal influences are hand in hand. Neither one dominates the other. They kind of melt together. So the same way I hold Boogie Down Productions and Public Enemy and Ice Cube and NWA and all of those. It's the same thing with when I started getting into Nirvana and Rage Against the Machine and Metallica. My favorite band of all period of anything is Korn. When I'm cleaning my house, I have Korn playing in my house.
Man, my kids hear you say that, they go crazy right now. They stay listening to Korn.
Yeah, so Korn, and then that whole era of coming through there. And there's newer influences too, but I would say that meld of Metallica and Korn and Public Enemy and all of that stuff, Big Daddy Kane and all these things mixed together, and NWA, and so all of that has carried me through, and I pull from all those influences. But then I was in Atlanta 20 years, so I'm escapable from Jeezy and Gucci and
Fabo,
Shorty Low, Fabo, everything in Atlanta. Just throw that in there too.
Yeah.
Thing. So, and it's always evolving. There's always evolving. I sent Chaos, this artist, this young kid out of Louisiana, Lareezy or something.
Yes, I love Lil Reezy.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm in Louisiana. Yeah.
Like this cat is like, and then you got what's the crew with the four guys?
Coast Contra.
Coast Contra.
Yeah. We had Rascas on here a while back.
And so you got all of those things. So my musical landscape is always evolving, and it's always receptive. There's another little crew that's doing like this punk rock music. So it's always development, but the core is kind of like what I said.
Yeah. Y'all both have good taste. That's good. Definitely.
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh, VooDoo forgot one. He forgot one.
Oh.
That.
Vanilla Ice.
Hey, look, don't be tripping on Vanilla Ice, because when Vanilla Ice was popping, it got cool to diss Vanilla Ice. But he got cool to diss because he was dominating that with that one song in that one period of time. I can tell you, look, I can't tell you any algebraic stuff. I can't tell you my fraction, but I can tell you I was sitting in Taco Bell with some homeboys when Vanilla Ice Baby came on, and every last one of us like, yo, this is the shit.
Yo,
Hey, don't be ashamed. I still be doing the ninja rap dance sometimes
Come
when I'm
on.
all fucked
Oh,
up in the club.
the turtle rap.
Go ninja, go.
Yeah,
You
go
don't know,
ninja,
like,
go.
young. You don't know that. But they got cool with, and so you're a DJ. So I don't know what kind of events you DJ, but I guarantee you DJ a certain sect of kind of party, and you put on
Certain
Vanilla
music.
Ice,
Yeah.
you put Baby Got Back, you put on
Rum
those
shaker, all that shit.
shaker, and it's like it just came out.
Listen, for the corporate parties, that's the shit that they like. They want to hear.
Corporate,
yeah.
The real estate,
Humpty Dance. Yeah.
No, all that digital underground, all that shit. They love that shit.
Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we know.
That's right.
Yep. Vanilla Ice though, that's funny. Yeah, because like I don't remember how old I was. I was pretty young. I was like in like early elementary school maybe, or mid to early, whatever that is, 4th grade. And yeah, everybody knew all the lyrics. And as soon as it became uncool to like him, then everybody was like, "Oh, you listen to Vanilla Ice? Oh," but it's crazy because like I know all of you have his cassette tape, every single one of you.
Bob Van Winkle.
Yeah.
Right. You know what was the last straw? Was when Jim Carrey played him on In Living.
Yes, that's what it was.
And he kicked his sneaker off in the air.
When he did that, and then he was doing that bicycle move, I was like, "Oh,
yeah." They could have
when
really could have gotten away with it, but when In Living Color did that sketch, it's like, no.
Yo, he kicked his sneaker off. I lost it. I just watched that clip not too long ago.
And then everybody was dissing him. Now I noticed. I don't know if I saw you guys have him coming up.
Oh yeah. And third.
But I think y'all got Search coming up.
Yeah, Thursday.
And Third Base, I was I still am. I love Third Base.
Give him the gas face.
Third Base, but that whole Cactus album is dope.
Yes, that's a classic.
That album is dope, and then even they was dissing him.
Yeah, and Hammer too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they just Hammer.
That's what it was. It was Hammer. Hammer's the one that's because he had the baggy pants. He was dancing.
Ice was doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
Right. And I was gonna say he said something about Kid and Play, and I went back. I love Kid and Play because I watch House Party.
Come on.
No. He said something about Kid and Play like as his influence. Yeah. And I was saying like these motherfuckers used to dance the whole entire time and rap a song. And I said nobody can do that now.
And hard down and rapping, not losing the breath.
Not losing one breath. Nobody can do that now.
Getting funky.
Yeah.
We were talking about the Dungeon family and an Outcast and stuff, and I saw this documentary. Y'all may have seen it too, where they were talking about they made them get up at like 4 a.m. and run and rap at the same time, and like think around, and just see if they could work on your breath control like that. That's cool.
Your breath control.
That Dungeon family sound. That's another heavy influence, like the soulfulness, the rhythms, the work ethic, just the rhymes. It's great.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything like that since. I don't think.
No, that's just yeah.
I don't know if we ever will see anything like that again.
Right.
I believe. I don't know about the whole move.
Want to take a big, as far as like how they were like mainstream. I feel like it's gonna take a big shift for us to see something mainstream.
I think it takes this. I do believe that there's a. I've been fooled before, but it does seem to be a wave to bring more balance, because I do believe you need both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need
like the pop and the underground, like the ratchet and the
boots on the
just
ground.
entertaining. You gotta be entertaining.
Like, meanwhile, Beyonce was singing "Boots on the Ground" and she opened one part of her show I saw. So that's not going nowhere.
I was thinking about Beyonce when you were talking about breath control, though, because she is a performer. And I remember it was a while ago, so she was a little younger, but she did like a one-handed cartwheel and was singing the whole time. Just like, I was just like, that's incredible. Like,
I thought that was Fergie that did that.
No, I was Beyonce, but Fergie may have done it also.
Fergie did like 8 of them shits in a row.
I think Chris Brown is doing that.
Chris Brown is incredible too.
Chris Brown, crazy.
But yeah. Or you could be like certain other people and just like get on stage and just shake your butt for like.
Well, I'm gonna tell you if you ever see him live, which I'm actually playing, I'll be playing with him the middle of this month. Well, actually 2 of them that are excellent live performers is Yellow Wolf.
Nice.
Is live, and his DJ is like that. Clever is one of the baddest motherfuckers you want to see live. Yellow Wolf is a hell of a performer live, and Tech Nine will both be in Myrtle Beach where I'm playing. So Breath Control and In Your Face and right there, not rhyming over the track type of stuff is
Right.
They kill. Yellow Wolf kills.
Yeah, Yellow Wolf got a song called "Pop That Trunk." That's my shit.
Yeah, that's everybody's.
Yeah, I fucking love that song.
Yeah,
I heard Tech Nine puts on a hell of a performance too.
Yes, and they're both right, and I play around both of them. That's great.
Cool. So, whoops. So you're still working on kind of like the final details of the album? Moth in my face. Or is it like all the songs are done? You're just kind of finalizing it, or are you still putting songs together?
It's a mixture of both. I feel like me and VooDoo both in the spot where we're like, we don't want to get complacent. As far as like, we're like, all right, this is good, because it might be more songs that we can turn over as far as creatively.
Right.
I think I feel like we have a sound group of songs that we know is going to go for sure, and then it's just kind of like we got that starting five. We just trying to make sure we got the right rotation coming off the bench. So we're tweaking, we're making adjustments to some songs, and we still write. First of all, the pen never stops writing. First, let me put out there. First of all, I'm always writing. So if I happen to pen something I feel like could go, we're gonna go for it.
Right. Yeah. The thing is in the creation of this thing, it's kind of like a catch-22, because you don't want to just keep making, because we can keep making stuff. So you do want to have a cutoff point and say, look, let's put this out. But what I am learning in this phase of the business of music is that I don't know the business of music as it is being done today. So I have a lot of old school mentality that I defer a lot to Chaos and our partner Miss Shamel, who was actually orchestrating, and because those things, you have to know what you don't know and what you're not good at. So before I'd have been like, yo, we got this body of work, we got fucking 20 songs here, let's just do that. You can't do. That's not the way things are structured now, and that's kind of not how the music is getting out. So I tend to defer a lot, in the development of this project, because people are putting out singles and they're like, well, you don't want to put out too many songs.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what happened to the mixtape era. It was just like dominant for all that time, and then next thing you know, it was like,
I think it's coming back. I think I can't think of any by name, but there's been a few like major artists that have done mixtapes recently, right?
Yeah, I think it's like people got a short attention span now. Like if you look at some of the songs and like duration time on some of the songs, they're only a minute and 52 seconds, 2 minutes at tops. So like, you know what I mean? I'm serious. It's like, it's literally like it's a verse, a hook, and maybe some talking some shit at the end, and then the track goes off.
Hook. It's just bars all the way through.
I've seen actually that crew that was doing the skits where he was doing the verse. He was recording that song. It was like, put it back. So the difficulty is with. I'm not gonna say difficulty because I'm not claiming that, but we are like orchestrating concepts and things in the music, for listeners to engage with. So it's like, to me, I'm like, we doing this, but is it like, what is it? So, and whoever it's for, whoever needs to listen to it, they will connect with it, and then we'll develop and find that audience, and that's for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your ears go is going to be a little different, like, because you DJ, like, so you're in two different. I don't know how many decks you use, but sometimes I can hear 5-6 songs in my head going at once. When I'm spinning. So the same thing when you make beats, we're always going to be ahead of our time, because we know what the hell is going to be fire in the next couple years. Like we can tell when the music's going to shift.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So like, always keep your ear and your heart. Like that shit feels good when you're doing it. Do it. Do it, because if it doesn't catch traction now, somebody's going to hear it. It might be ahead of their time, but they'll be like, yo, these motherfuckers are doing this shit 6-7 years ago. Like, you know what I mean? They was already on it.
Right. But see, what I've learned, and this is what I tell Chaos, is when it comes to the business and to the making money of music, it's always better to be on time than ahead of your time. So you have to recognize when that time period for you is is opportune for you to hit. So one thing when I started back, when I found equipment and software that kind of put me in my workflow to where I could produce like I used to, I recognized that the scene and the music, I was like you said a second ago, this sounds like something I was doing such and such. So maybe now is the time for me to get back in and get this machine back going and start, getting this production, because ahead of time is cool. But again, when it's in the business of the music and making money and trying to create this lane, it's always better to be on time. Like this podcast is on time.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. No, what was I gonna say? Shoot, I just had it and I lost it.
I want to hear another track.
There's only 2 on Spotify. Y'all got some somewhere else or?
Oh,
We
yeah.
have about 12 somewhere.
Somewhere.
I don't know how you.
Let me see. I mean,
YouTube?
No, they're not. But y'all,
they're unreleased, huh?
yeah. I mean, we can. What you want to do, VooDoo?
If y'all want to, we could play a snippet, something like a sneak peek, or
Yeah, how can you get it to us?
We'll shoot
you
you.
You could email it to rapyardpodcast@gmail.com.
Hold on.
And if anyone wants to send their music there, they can do that. rapyardpodcast@gmail.com.
VooDoo, where we going? We going the next single, whatever.
Oh yeah, send the next. That's cool.
We'll just play a snippet of it, like if you have a timestamp.
What you making beats off of now? Are you on Ableton?
Actually, so funny thing about Ableton, I bought all this Ableton stuff.
Yeah.
I bought Ableton stuff. There's 2 machines in my house.
The Khais?
Didn't use any of them.
You got the Khais?
Huh?
You got the Khais?
Yes.
Keyboard. Yeah.
So what I've been doing my production off of, I was watching Jazzy Jeff, who was my favorite DJ.
Yeah, me too.
I met him twice.
I was watching Jazzy. You met him twice?
Yeah, I met Jazzy twice. He comes up here and performs at this place, and like you know what's wild is he remembered me from the last time because we were sitting there talking about music,
right,
and shit, and he was like, "Well, go up there." And I was like, "You got the text up there?" He was like, "You know how to use them?" And I was like, "I ain't going up there, man."
What's the email again? Rapyard what?
Rapyardpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, there's a spot up here called Building 24, and it's crazy because I went out that night. I didn't know Jazzy Jeff was going to be there. The attraction was some big 10-foot robot motherfucker that be doing the breakdancing and shit. So I stayed there for the show, and the next thing you know, they hosted, and it was like Jazzy Jeff's coming on stage now, and I was like, "What?" So I was all the way up on the balcony and got all the way to the front, and the next thing you know, I shimmied over to the back. The next thing you know, I'm behind stage, and then when he got off, I was sitting there rapping with him. So the next time he came back, I seen him, and he was like, "Oh, what up?" Da-da-da. And like, what I mean, he remembered me. I was like, "Yo, I was stoked forever."
You know what's crazy? Not to get off the subject of what I'm using. The thing about Jazzy Jeff, that the thing that makes him my favorite, not only are his sets insane.
Yeah.
Not only is he a turntablist, he is a music head, a legitimate music.
Right.
He's an equipment up on the latest.
Yeah.
He's a studio. His production. He got a freaking Grammy. I think it was the last year, the year before, to go along with his other Grammys. But it was a poetry album that he produced.
Mm.
His son is dope. Both his sons are dope. He's got one that's a DJ and the other one that rhymes. They're making incredible music. He everything in the scope of music that you would look for as like a guru or just somebody who's really about it. And then when people start tripping on because what are you using or what, he's like, who cares what you're using? Play some music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the argument that, a lot of DJs are like, "Oh, stems is whack. I used to have to do this, and this." He's like, but it's technology. It's developed.
Man, that shit's there at our use. I'm using the shit.
It's and it's making the game. People are being so fucking creative. Like if you're creative and you're going to use your imagination, it don't matter what you use. You use what's in front of you. Like these crazy sets. Of course, you got all these Grass Bastards and all these people that are really pushing the technology. they put it so hard that there's got to bring out some more technology.
Scratch Bassett is a problem. That's his boy too.
Yeah, that's his boy. I mean,
can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Come back for just a DJ talk.
Yeah.
Start getting into all of that, like
yeah.
No, I just wonder if he can hear us.
And Rob Swift and all these people that
the executioners.
Right, that's like an education thing, but stuff that chaos don't care about.
Let me. I'm just typing in the chat. We can hear you. Okay. I got the song he
I
sent.
can't hear y'all.
Okay, we can hear you.
Oh, he's gonna have to re.
No, if he goes to his settings and changes, I don't know if he'll see the chat. I don't know. Can y'all see it?
I can see the chat. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get one of? I can get one of the kids' phones real quick and write them in there. I don't know if they'll see it.
I don't know how that would work.
Like comment on the live and tell them.
Okay. Hang on a second. Can you hear us? Yes. You can. Hang on. Y'all talk about DJ stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know what's going on. For some reason, I can't hear y'all now. That's weird.
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Nope. Well, I can hear you off of another phone. I hear you off another phone, but I can't.
Oh, okay. So, what does he got to do? Research, refresh it, right? Or go into his settings and hit the mic.
Settings and change your audio input. Like change it to your headphones. There's a bit of a lag. A big lag.
Man, what the fuck was that?
What happened?
I don't know what kind of bug that was. That shit looked kind of crazy.
Oh, it's a bug over there.
Yeah.
We back in business.
Okay, he's back. He's back.
Back in business.
Oh, good.
All
right, you got it figured out?
Yeah.
All right, I got the song you sent, so I'm going to play.
I wish you should have sent the last joint, the one we just did.
Oh, I mean, I can. It don't matter.
Yes.
What did you send? Let's see.
I think I sent her Dreams versus Reality.
Yeah.
But I am curious. You send that last one too.
Send that last. All right, give me.
Okay. Should I play Dreams versus Reality?
Yes, play that. But there's a reason why I want to send you the other one to play a snippet.
Okay. Hold on. I just got a weird email that I'm looking at. No, I'm sorry.
That could have been anything.
Quit laughing. No. It was from D1's camp. That's why. Anyway, moving on. Oh, it's a little slow.
Shout out to the homie JB Sampson.
I stay dreaming, scheming, cooking up things in my mind, yo. Things you never seen, watch me, I'ma bring it all alive, yo. Haters steady steaming when they should be dreaming. I make my dreams a reality. Ain't my fault, why you mad at me? Like, whoa, I done spent a long enough time on the sidelines looking for a way to get my life, whoa. Plenty of haters hit me with the side eye, thinking they can blind me from the vision in my mind. Like, no, I've been on my grind, putting steel to the wheel. Once it's sharp, just know you gon' see me shine like glow. I'ma do it till the lights go out. I'ma do it till the searchlight blow. I've been doing this for real. I've been making records for the record since I reckoned that the Uzi was real. I've been in the field. Meanwhile, the house cats chilling on the couch, tripping on their own pills. Best believe speaking the open eye.
Yo, well, there's no copyright thing yet because it's unreleased.
No.
Yeah, play that.
Responsibility is serving water.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
You got to keep playing until you get to his verse.
Okay.
Things in my mind, yo. Things you never seen, watch me, I'ma bring it all alive, yo. haters steady steaming when they should be dreaming. I make my dreams a reality. Ain't my fault, why you mad at me?
The takeover, the show's over. This a curtain call, leaving none of the doors open. Strip up and send them off like they're winning the foreclosure. Sitting like a Highlander riding with Toyota. I heard experience the best teacher. So every time I went to class, I was the best leader. From the school of the hard knocks, we'll hit you till your jaw drop. Cardiac arrest, a beat drop, make your heart stop. Birdman, hand rub, 38 to no snub. Watch your master target practice, leave the land short. And if it's foul play, I'm yelling out and one. I red fox to these dummies, separate answers. On my daylight tip, it's just me, myself, and I, and a couple of guys that I keep near to my side. I don't have to reply to any questions if I'm not feeling inclined. Why do I settle in your mind?
All right, that's good. You could.
Okay, yeah, we don't want to play the whole thing.
Yeah, that's not 3 Days Grace. Everything I Hate About You, is it?
No,
No,
but that's
no.
Damn, man.
What?
Hey, he be checking for those samples now.
Yeah.
He be
yeah,
checking.
nah, that's not 3 Days Grace, but I love 3 Days Grace.
Yeah, I'd mix everything I Hate About You with that.
Man, play that. I'm gonna be playing the hell out of that this next weekend. It's Harley Week in Myrtle Beach, so it's gonna be bikers.
Harley Week, I got you.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be turned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know where to start.
I can hear that. Now that you say that, I hear it.
But the boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Right. But I would never I would only sample that for a mixtape.
All right, and then here's the Let It Shine.
Yeah.
Rhonda Mack said, I love it.
This is now
Okay,
this song right here is the non-production song, right, on my part, because he wanted to try he wanted like something that didn't have a whole bunch of production or whatever. So just basically I just took the sample, flip, chopped, and moved and did that kind of thing.
Okay.
Light my fire, free my soul, I'm coming home.
Yeah. I just need you to
Shine your light down on me.
I'm about to
Down on me.
Yeah, I'm about to let it shine. Even when the smoke clears, it's clearly hard to see. Recently, reality has made it hard to breathe. This light of mine, I'ma let it shine. Even though we all living on this borrowed time. Some people wonder why I never hit their line. Maybe because I'm healing from these problems of mine. To even think about it. Now tell me how I'm supposed to bring about a vision when it's hard for me to dream about it. Mind don't overload, I hate being so absent-minded. Relieving stress and decompress, I put my heart in rhyming. When there's nothing left to say, that's an awkward silence. Holding up my wrist like I'm Shador, yeah, that's perfect timing. I look around and I'm surrounded by examples of what my life could be if I don't keep it on the handle. Precisely, in this town you might see a few dope heads reminiscing about their pipe dreams, but can you please
Light my fire, free my soul, I'm coming home.
Yeah. I just need you to
Shine your light
right here.
down on me. Down on me.
Right.
Yeah. I'm highly favored when I think of.
Did you want me to cut it off?
Huh?
Did you want me to cut it off?
No, that was
Keep the drinks coming. Nobody has heard it really means something. I was taught to keep playing till you hear the whistle. Seeing things in black and white really made life official. Conversations with a therapist about my mental. It's crazy how your own mind sometimes can go against you. But here I stand, I'm kicking down the door. The man you see's progressing, not in the final form. I'm bound to break records, not in the vinyl form. Well, I get busy on them too. Keep your eyes open for it. I think I'm entering my greatest chapter. I'm soaking in the moment, and now what comes right after? Precisely, in my mind, a nice scene that the sky is the limit. Hold on to this kite string, but can you please
Light my fire, free my soul, I'm coming home.
Yeah, but
I just need you
to
Shine your light
It's pivotal.
down on me. Down on me.
I just need
This little light of mine, I'ma let it shine. This little light of mine, I'ma let it shine. This little light of mine, I'ma let it shine. I'ma let it shine. Yeah, I'ma let it shine. This little light of mine, I'ma let it shine. Down. This little light of mine, I gotta let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine.
And that'll be coming up soon on the Sinners 2 soundtrack.
Sinners too.
Oh man.
Happy hour. Exclusive.
The Outbreak.
Oh yeah.
No, it was dope. Very dope.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
appreciate
so
it.
that I was actually going to Kanye West that, but I decided not to. So you know how you have
Pause.
that whole production thing, and then midway in the second verse was going to be all the drums and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, I was waiting for that though.
I was going to do all that, but I was like,
Like the Ross drums. The Ross drums.
Right.
Yeah.
But I decided after, going in the mix with the engineer, I was like, you know what? Let's leave it alone.
Well, it's good both ways.
Right.
I haven't heard the second way, but yeah.
It hasn't been.
I can hear it in my head.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's very cool. Like, appreciate y'all sharing that with us, before it's released, definitely. And I'm excited. Do you have a date yet or no?
We don't. We just we still dropping singles right now. That's the route that we're going that we feel will be most beneficial. Put these singles out. Let's see what we get as far as feedback, and then that's when we're gonna gear up to drop the full body of work. But it's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Okay.
The other answer to that is we working on our own budget, so we split costs. We put stuff out. If somebody dumps a bunch of money in the lap, you like, when's it coming out? Right now, everything.
You never know who might be watching.
All of it. Every 5 minutes, a new single coming out.
Right. You never know.
But it's coming though. Yes.
Right.
It's coming.
Well, it sounds like everything we've heard so far, in my opinion, is very, very good, and I'm excited for it. So whenever y'all do release it, just if you want to hit us up and let us know, we'll push it out there as much as we can.
We'll
appreciate it.
We release the the body. We'll make sure you guys get the work before we actually drop it, because I'm really fucking with this podcast.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, appreciate y'all. It's a dope thing I got going.
We'll hit y'all with that, and then because we'll also be looking for your feedback on such things. But if you like what you heard, there's craziness on this that we've made,
touch the surface.
Really stuff. So.
Yeah, awesome. Hell yeah. Hey, y'all know Chris Mohead and
Yeah, I know Chris and Duke.
Yeah.
Duke, yep. Over there at Hollow Art. Shout out to Hollow Art.
Yeah, Hollow Art. Yeah, he was on the show. Alexis Bria was just on the show before y'all. She was the one before y'all.
Okay.
Y'all know her?
I've heard of the name. I've heard.
Yeah, she's more like an actress, but she raps and sings too. She was supposed to do a freestyle on the Nuck If You Buck beat. I don't know if she did that yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah, I kind of did too. So I said that because we were gonna get her to freestyle on the show, but we had technical difficulties. And I was thinking about doing it with y'all, but that's up to y'all.
Okay.
So
she just
she meant like tonight.
Yeah.
While we're on here.
Right.
Throw a beat on.
Okay. Let me see. Something that's not trash.
Talk to him regular like that. That's what I'm talking about. As long as it's not trash.
Every time I put a beat on and he doesn't like it.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right. Let me see. Okay, I got something. If you say this is trash beat, then you're out of here. Like literally.
Beat on? What is this?
It ain't hard to tell.
What? You gonna put that on?
Wait, what? What's the problem now?
That's incredible. Nothing wrong.
Spin. Let me see if I can catch.
All right, who's going first?
Going first, I'm a producer.
I'm gonna drop a quick little.
You rap your whole life. Let's go.
I did. Don't do too many head nods. It seems whack if you do
Hold on. I'm trying to catch on.
You already.
Hey, start back from the top. Start back from the top. Come on, VooDoo. Let me catch it, man. Start back from the top.
One take, man.
Okay. It's chaos. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We dodged a shot from the ops. They screaming to grab the Glock. They swear they gangster, but they happily involve the cops. Fingers get the point and mouths running nonstop. And when it hits the fan, you find out who's a rat or not. My dogs will never fold like wrinkled clothes. And if they want to fade, we're running like Julio Jones. I think outside the box. Hold on, I can't really hit it. I'm off tune with the beat.
Hold on. They turn the beat up a little bit.
Yeah, because it's going in and out.
All you need is a little bit. Check it out. Yo, imagine that. Even though we in the home of the brave, they got us sweating like some runaway slaves, sucking the cake, reminiscing with these visions of mistakes that I made. Brain stomach, so I resort to the crank. Alcohol, 90 proof, written plays in the booth. Coalition got me to empower the youth. That's just irritating. Then it's full of my tooth. Politicking with this stick and trying to scrape some loot to pay my rent. Getting about for that's my plan. You understand that you gotta get bruised. I can't lose. You're in the burning days of Crush Groove. I'm an old school rap cat. Been flowing from way back. Army jacket, knapsacks, goose palms, fur hats, kick drums, potency like crack. I capture rappers like terrorists when they're that. Why would I say that? Dead by exist on another plane, but not deaf to America. I say bless to the that I'm and it's like that. Come on, Chaos, what you gonna do?
Okay.
I'll rhyme you.
Hell no, here we go. Okay, yeah. I'm praying hard like God guidance, playing hide and seek like God finds. Emotions get stiff like arthritis. I'm staying positive, no negative. Plus minus, my lifestyle never been a drip like bad sinus.
Oh man,
It was nice. It was nice. I think
don't be nice. Don't, you ain't got to do that.
Well, no, it's hard when it's
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
Hey.
We had a good podcast. Don't start that.
All right, now come on.
You had a real honest, open podcast. Okay?
You're like a girl sergeant over here.
I'm just saying though.
You could do better than that.
David Goggins.
Hey, props for just doing it. How about that?
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a winner, but I'm really not.
Yeah. Yeah, I think y'all are good for each other.
I'm out here getting bit the fuck up, man.
Okay.
Mosquitoes and shit.
It ain't hard to tell. He's gonna be swollen.
Man, these motherfuckers are eating the shit out of me. It's all that liquor from yesterday.
You like that?
Huh?
Yeah, I would think that would drive them away. Well,
no, hell no.
Let me before y'all go, can I get y'all to do one thing for me?
Oh yeah.
Could you do a quick drop? Like, I don't know if y'all want to do it in unison or take turns, but just something like, hey, this is so and so. You're listening to Rap Yard Podcast.
Yo, gotcha.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Yo, this is your boy Chaos. The King has arrived on scene, and you are now watching the Rap Yard Podcast. Much love.
What up? It's the one and only VooDoo Child. You are now locked in, tuned in to the Rap Yard Podcast. The podcast that's not scared to put rap in their name because they're really about that. Lock in.
Thank you.
Hey, what sound effects is that? That shit's fire.
I just got a pack of them.
Fucker.
Why are you mad about it? I would have shared it with you if he said that.
No, play it again?
Yeah. Right before you was about to get the pack. Like, yo.
Yeah.
Nah, she gonna send that shit anyway. Let me hear it again.
Using the same
Hello, motherfucker.
Anyway.
Right.
You can't have none of those.
You got the whole pack.
Yeah, I got this dumb shit.
Personally curated. Hey, the boot. All right. I think we're out. Thank y'all for coming on. Everybody stay tuned for that. Say it one more time.
With best regards.
With best regards.
Yeah.
Coming soon. Stay tuned. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.